So welcome everybody to our Expert Media Matters webinar. This is a continuation of webinars for small business owners and to help small business owners and entrepreneurs. And it's the Ask the Expert series, helping small business owners and entrepreneurs build, manage, and market online. The topic today is Facebook marketing for small business. And it's good to see people from all over the world, and there's people from Hawaii, UK, where else? Malaysia, also People's Republic of Chinatown, San Francisco. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. We're talking about Facebook marketing for small business, and um, just a little information. If you have any questions, post it on Facebook. If you have any questions, if you're on the Zoom platform, you can use the chat function or the Q&A function, and Martin will be reading those. If you want to ask your question live, click on that raise hand icon in Zoom, and we'll open up your microphone. If you're on Facebook, there's no raise hand icon. You just have to make your post. So let's go right into it. If you're on Facebook, welcome. And Facebook marketing for small business. If you're on Facebook, you're actually part of this huge group. We're talking 2.8 billion monthly users on Facebook. And those are users. Who's posting daily out of that group? It's 1 billion users daily. So 1.8 billion users daily are on Facebook. And that's one of the reasons to use Facebook for your marketing, because it's a huge wide audience. And I'll explain how to narrow your audience down as we go further. But if you're a business owner or entrepreneur and you're on Facebook and you have a personal account, that and you use your personal page for business, that's fine too, and I do that as well. But you should also create your own separate business page. And so you have your personal page and then you have your business page. So basically you would have two separate pages on Facebook. Now, if you don't have a business page, it's very easy. You can set one up in about 10 minutes. Okay? Basically, you go to your Facebook page, or you set up an account with Facebook if you don't have one, and you set up your business page. If you have a personal page, you go to your personal page and it allows you to set up another page, and that will be your business page. So how do we create one? Well, you go to the set up a page section on Facebook, and if you look at the screenshot on the right, it says create your page. That's what you look for on Facebook. And page is a space where people can publicly connect with your business, personal brand, or organization. So there's sections for you to fill out, and it's very easy. Basically, they ask for your name and then the category. The category would be your type of business, your organization. Basically, if you're a nonprofit or a church or some other organization, you would list that down. If you're your own private business, you would list the name of the business, and then there's a section to list your description, what you do. We sell surfboards, or we're a chiropractic office, or we're selling artwork, or we're a restaurant. So you just put in information about your respective company. You want to put down basically a not a whole detailed listing, but in general, really short and sweet, what your business sells, what products or what service you provide, and then you put images. One of the most important images would be your company logo, and you can put some other images. If you're a restaurant, you put your company logo, and you want to put maybe a photo of your restaurant or photos of some of the meals that you created. And then also important, please put in your contact information so people know how to get a hold of you, your email address, your telephone number, and that kind of thing. So it's fairly easy. And I would recommend setting up your business page so you can promote your business page separately from your personal Facebook account. So, like I mentioned before, we're sharing information that we experience ourselves and what we do to promote our business. So, I took a screenshot of my um, pages that was set up, and there's a listing. So, I don't only have one page, I have various pages that you can see. So, the Expert Media Matters is one Facebook page. Then I have Construction Management Inspection, which is my construction engineering company. And then I have a community a page called Rail Ripoff that deals with my comments about the Honolulu Rail. And then Blue Sky Music Hawaii, that's my music page. And I also have a page for Stand with Mauna Kea, and of course, that's a community page. So you don't necessarily need to have all these community pages. You just need one page for your business on Facebook. But sometimes it gets kind of crazy when I have all these different pages and you're trying to check it and respond to people that comment and all that, or posting. So I'm basically posting on social media through Facebook on these pages. So I got one, two, three, I got 5 pages right now to control. Basically, it turns into a full-time job, but you have to be selective. So this is my social media marketing business page. So this is an example of you set up your own business page, you put your logo, and then you have certain other features like the book now button. If somebody clicks that, then it goes directly to our email. So please set up your own business page because it's really helpful. Now, what are some ideas for posting on Facebook often? And I'm sharing with you, and this is fairly recent within the past week or two, when we had that Florida building collapse. I got contacted by various news agencies to do interviews about the Florida building collapse. So I took that interview that was from the news stations, and I posted on my Facebook page. And so that's another idea. And I know not all of you are going to get interviewed on the news, but you just do as much as you can with repurposing the content. So basically, I took the news video and I posted on Facebook, and got many likes. So I did that with 2, and then the middle screenshot is there was an article about monster houses, and I just clicked on the article and I made my own post with a question: "What is your opinion, good or bad?" And that's how you uh, generate people posting to your posts or commenting, and that's part of an idea of posting on Facebook. What other ideas do we have? Okay, well, you can uh, post on Facebook and you can ask a question, or you can make a guessing game, like post a photo of location and then ask, well, where am I? Or can you tell me where the location is? Or you could actually take a picture of something and the caption would be, what's wrong with this picture or what's wrong in this picture or something like that. So you could also post motivational, personal, humorous, or current events and build up your audience that way and get more followers. So um, when the pandemic hit, I made a post. I saw this post that I took, and it's somebody walking a skunk, and the caption is just picked up my social distance support animal. So I took that post and I repurposed it to my own, and my own caption was, I switch animals because the alligator ate too much. Okay, so it's crazy stuff, but people get attracted to that, and that engages your audience. The other one was I took another post I saw of somebody going to the airline counter, and the person at the counter said, "Do you want to sit in the mask section or no mask section?" And the passenger said no mask. And then there's another image of the guy sitting on the wing of a plane. So my caption was coach class or no class sections. Okay, so these are the kind of crazy things I do to generate followers or generate interest in the post. Okay. So they're basically steps to engage your followers. So here's some other ideas. You can, to engage your followers, you can post about your business or something business related or personal, family, or your hobby or your travels. I know you haven't been traveling too much, but I do post travels and travel photos. So how do I engage followers on Facebook? I made one post where I was scheduled to go on a Zoom meeting, and I was running late. I was actually driving on the freeway. I pulled off the freeway, pulled into a Zippy's parking lot, and rolled my windows down, and I logged into Zoom. And at that same time, I was on Zoom. There was a bunch of chickens that were making a lot of noise, and so people said, "Where are you, on a farm?" And I said, "Yeah, that's right. I have to tend to my chickens soon." Um, I thought that was pretty interesting. And then I got a call from a news station to interview me, and they wanted to know where my office was. So I said, come down to downtown Honolulu on Alakea Street. I gave the address, and we did the interview in the lobby of my office building. And so what I did was I took a photo of the lobby area with a caption, "Can anyone guess what I am doing now?" And I posted that on Facebook. And it was interesting because people were responding, eating lunch or, waiting for a meeting or something like that. But these kind of things engage followers. So whatever you do, just try to make it interesting. Some more steps to engage your followers. Now, I was interviewed in Hollywood by Jack Canfield, who was the author of Chicken Soup for the Soul. And his book sold like 500 million copies. So he had a show, Hollywood Live, that I was invited on. And he actually interviewed me. By the way, I'm meeting with him in September back in Hollywood. I got to ask him some more questions, like how many more books did you sell? And how can I sell 500 million copies of books like that kind of thing. So anyway, I had pictures taken, and I posted the photo on Facebook, and as well as other posts. So I got this message from Facebook, uh, and I took a screenshot of it. It said, "Lance, your posts have been liked 130,000 times by your friends." And then that's 130,000 times you made someone smile. And it made me smile because I'm like, wow, 130,000 likes. That's pretty huge. Now, that didn't happen only on this post. They kind of added other posts that I made, and but that's pretty good numbers, right? And then the screenshot on the right is of my music promotion. So we set up this website page, and we promoted this concert that um, I produced with the help of some friends of mine. And the reason for the concert was to actually kick off our new CD that was released. So the Facebook page itself had 480 likes, and we're able to gather about 258 friends that were associated with our whole network. Anyway, the bottom line was that if you can get that many likes, and there's not that many, but listen to this. Um, 200 people bought our music CDs at $15 each. So that was equivalent of a $3,000 sale. And that was a result of promoting the concert and the CD on Facebook. So um, we're not saying keep engaging and posting and all that for fun. We're doing this for business, and it worked. It works. Okay, so let's talk about how to start a Facebook group. Okay, in Facebook, there's a option to, if you want to start your own group. Now, this is in addition to your Facebook business page. So now this is a third Facebook um, thing that you're going to have going on. You have your Facebook personal page, you have your Facebook business page, and then you want your Facebook group page. Now, if you feel that you don't have enough information or don't have enough time to start your own group, then that's fine. You don't have to start your own group. You can actually, join a group that someone else made. So basically, it's easy to start your own group, but you got to make sure that if you're going to start your own group, you have time to check your Facebook group page and respond. Because if you start your own Facebook group page and you're not posting to it, or somebody makes a post to your Facebook group page and you don't respond for weeks and weeks, they're not going to want to participate. Okay, so it has to be active. So it's very easy to start your own group. You can just go on, log on, set up a name, and promote it on Facebook. Now, you could decide whether you want to do your Facebook group locally, if you want it to be a United States group, or you want it to be a worldwide group. So let's say, for instance, you want to set up a group for only Hawaii businesses. Okay. So what you do is you do a search first on Facebook to see how many Hawaii businesses Facebook groups are around. And you may find, when you do a search, you may find 10 and like, hey, wait a minute, somebody already did this already. It doesn't make sense for me to start my own group when there's other groups. Okay, well, that makes sense. Or if you um, write books, okay, and if you decide to say, I'm going to start my own Facebook group for writers and publishers or something like that, before you do it, go check to see if there's any other Facebook groups doing the same thing. So there may be a chance where you're not going to start your own group because there's another group out there already that you're just going to join, and it's easier because then you don't have to maintain that Facebook group page. So moving on, how do you join a Facebook group rather than starting your own group? Okay, basically you go on Facebook and you do a search on Facebook with whatever the topic is. So let's say you're interested in small business group. So you go on Facebook and you do a search and you find out that, wow, there's many uh, Facebook groups about small businesses. And you go and I would say review it, look at people's posts that they made and see if you're interested in joining that group. And if it's something that you're not interested in, don't join. Okay. And then just a caveat, these groups don't accept anybody. So when you click join, you got to fill out this form that says, who are you? What do you do? And then there's all these rules of the game. You can't post bad things on Facebook, or we're going to delete you from our group and all these things. So it's easy, but you still got to fill out the form and be accepted into the group. So personally, I found a bunch of Facebook groups that I belong to, and some are in the United States and some are basically all over the world. So if I had to add up how many members of Facebook groups, it's probably uh, maybe 800,000. So the idea is you want more exposure for your own business. So if you join a Facebook group that has 100 members, if they're active, then that's good. If you join a Facebook group that has 100,000 members, there's more exposure for you, provided that you're going to be active. So these are actually screenshots of groups that I belong to. Small business, business and new ideas is like 198,000 members. And then the other one is small business networking, 174,000 members. So as you can see, the numbers are pretty big. And be careful, because there's other groups where um, a whole bunch of groups from different parts of the country, and they may speak in their own language or whatever. So you got to double check and make sure that's the right group for you. But I would highly recommend joining a Facebook group because it's networking and you get to meet people that you never knew before. So even if the group is small, if it's 300 to 500 people and it's local, you can network with them. And when this pandemic is over, you can actually go, meet face to face and network. So it's very helpful. But in the meantime, all this is done through Facebook. Okay, no other platform. Moving along, let's talk about some advertising. Okay, so you have your business page, and let's say you make a post to your business page. And I'll give you an example. And I didn't really do this, but I could have. So on Facebook, the webinar that I'm giving now, hey, I posted actually posted on my personal Facebook account, which we're live streaming now. I shared that post on my business page. Okay, and then that's it. Now I could have, um, but I didn't want to take my business page that had the posts of this webinar that I'm giving and and boosted it or advertised it or paid money. And what happens is, let's say that I made the post 2 weeks ago and saying, I'm going on Facebook Live to talk about Facebook marketing for small business. And then I decided I wanted to spend $20 for a week or two. So what you do is you go into your account and you find the boost your post button or promote your page. And then you basically select ad category. You can choose your audience through targeting or locally. And the example I gave here is I click Hawaii, and then you can even edit it down to your age group. Like I selected 25 to 65, and then when you're all done, you click promote your page. I already have an account with Facebook, so when I click promote your page, it already uses my credit card to promote the ad. What happens is your post turns into an ad, and it becomes a boosted post on Facebook. So you can select a budget. So the example on the right, the screenshot is for $5, you can reach between 157 to 452 people, and then you select the duration. So you can basically select $5, $20, $500, or whatever amount you want. Of course, the lower the amount, the less people it's going to reach. Okay. Now you may ask, well, what is the difference between boosting my Facebook posts and actually making a real ad through Facebook? Okay, well, I'm glad you asked the question, because you spend $20 and you boost your post. What's the difference between a boost post and a Facebook ad? Well, I'll tell you now. Okay. Um, a boosted post is a post that you already made to your timeline, and you're turning it into an ad. It's not created through the Facebook Ads Manager feature. It's you're basically created the ad by making the post. And sometimes what I do is um, I know I'm gonna boost a post, so I create the post as like an ad before I spend the money, and then that way you're not spending money advertising a post that you made that you really weren't quite happy with it. Okay, so that's the difference. The boosted post is your own post that you made. You're spending money to market it through Facebook. A Facebook ad is created in the Facebook Ads Manager platform, and there's actually way more options. When you boost your own posts, you only have limited options. If you do it through Facebook as a real ad, you can use the Facebook newsfeed feature. There's a side ads feature. There's a messenger ad, Instagram stories, instant article feature. There's an audience network, and there's a whole bunch of more features. And you get into advanced marketing. Now, the reason I mentioned Instagram is through Instagram, if you make a post through Instagram, you can set it up to also post the same post on Facebook. Okay. And then you can even link your Instagram account to a Facebook account and a business account I'm talking about. Okay. So there's ways. The message that I have is it can get really confusing, and I don't have time to go into every detail about the Facebook ad features. But if you want to know more, you go directly on the Facebook website and you post your question, and there's a whole bunch of information. I use that myself. I go on Facebook and I want to learn something, or you go online and you type in search word Facebook ad information or whatever, and there's so many things that pop up. The other thing is that there's Facebook features that you can use on your business page. You can use a call to action button um, where somebody clicks it and set it up. You can set it up so that they can book an appointment, make a reservation, or contact us. You can use this royalty-free music on Facebook. There's Facebook publishing tools, a live video. You can make a Facebook watch party. You can use the event section, and there's a creator studio also. In fact, The event section is interesting because you can basically create events and promote it through Facebook by using the events feature. The live video, we're using a live video feature right now. We didn't actually go on Facebook Live and just start talking. So we prepared a Zoom webinar to give, and with the PowerPoint that I'm showing you guys, and basically we're live streaming on Facebook our Zoom webinar. So it's interesting. Okay, so once again, if you have questions regarding Facebook marketing, go on Facebook. There's tons of pages and explanations and instructions on how to do things. Now, before I take questions, there's actually a takeaway that we're going to have created on our website, and you could print it out. But it's the lucky 7 tips to promote your small business on Facebook. And basically, it's a recap of what I just explained to you. So first thing is you create your business page. Number 2, you write awesome posts to engage your audience. Number 3, you post consistently. Number 4, engage your followers. Number 5, you start a Facebook group. Or number 6, if you don't want to start your own group, then you join a Facebook group. And then number 7 is try Facebook ads. And you don't have to spend a lot of money. Try it with $20 and see what happens. Now, if nothing happens, you basically got exposure, but you didn't get any return or ROI, return in your investment. But like anything, you can't just do something once and expect magic to happen. So you may have to do more of it, or you may have to revamp your ad and look at why didn't this work? It wasn't catchy, the title wasn't that good, the image was kind of blasé. There's other ideas that you can maybe do to tweak things instead of just keep spending money and then you don't get any return. So that's the end of my formal presentation. At this time, I'd like to let you know about upcoming webinars that we're giving. We're giving one in August called Promote Your Business Free on Social Media. And if I wasn't doing this myself, I would be attracted to that webinar because of that word free. Everybody likes free. If you can market and promote your small business through social media free, that's a good thing, right? I mean, it takes work, but I like free and a lot of people like free. So free is good as long as it works. And we got another webinar in September called Ways to Promote Your E-commerce Website. So if you have an e-commerce website, you may want to attend that. If you don't have an e-commerce website and you want to know how to build one, you go to our website, and I already gave a webinar on e-commerce. So you may want to watch that webinar on demand. Once again, the website to go to is askmarketingexperts.now.site. And there's a webinar schedule, which we're going to update soon because we're adding more webinars. We're basically been doing one webinar a month. With all the demand, we're going to shift that to 2 webinars per month. And each webinar that we're giving is recorded and saved. So if you go to our website, you can watch on demand whatever webinars you're interested in. So we did all that for you guys because we want to share the knowledge and share the wealth. And hopefully you recover from the pandemic and get on back to where you were. Or if you're new in business, you start making money promoting through Facebook, marketing, and social media. So At this time, I'd like to open it up for any questions. We're chat questions on the chat feature, questions on the Q&A on Zoom, and also questions or comments on our Facebook live feed. So, Martin, are you around?
Yes, Lance, I'm here. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, good.
Okay.
So, we got any interested people asking interesting questions?
I think so. Yeah. Well, first of all, good job. You got you always do good speeches in public and good presentations on webinars. Now that we've gotten so good at this, yeah. So yeah, I have a few Zoom chat questions that have come in here, and let me ask you those. And we'll see if we got any in the chat. The first one I have here is how do I promote my business page if I do not have any new ideas? Ooh, tough question.
Oh, interesting. Why? How come that that attendee doesn't have any new ideas? I know why. Because they didn't attend our previous webinars, social media posting and all that. But thank you for the question. You can promote your business page by coming up with ideas, and it doesn't have to be new. It could be old, right? Now, think of your business, whatever business you're in, and think of if we're in an elevator. You heard about that elevator speech, 30-second elevator speech or whatever. So if someone asks you a question, hey, Sally, what do you do? What's your business? What is your response? Okay, so think about that, what your response would be. Do you have anything exciting that you're offering or that you did in your business, or any new product or any new service you want to talk about? Um, what? You don't? Okay, then how about what's your hobbies? What do you like to do? Do you like to travel? Do you like to knit, crochet, uh, go surfing? Tell us more about yourself. So what I do is, because I'm also a musician, I post me, picture of me playing a guitar, picture of me traveling, going on a hike in a forest somewhere, and that doesn't relate at all to business, but people would be interested in what you do. So if you keep alternating between those kind of things, then it creates interest and followers. So if you don't have any new ideas, read the newspaper, read the magazine, go online and see the current events and kind of relate those events to your own business and your own posts. Now, if after that you still don't have any ideas, contact us and we'll be able to guide you and give you ideas on what to post. So there's never any situation where you should run out of ideas. You know what? Something good to another idea. Who's your competitor? Right? You have competition in business. Go on your competitors' Facebook posts and see what they're doing, and copy them if you think that it's an interesting post. Okay? There's no law restricting you from copying their idea on a Facebook post, right? I'm not saying just do a screenshot of their post and then use it for your own. I'm saying look at their idea and then do the same thing. Okay. So, I mean, there's many different things that you can do. If you own a restaurant, you post a photo of the inside of your restaurant or your kitchen, or a chef making a dish, or you make a dish and you take a photo of that, or you go outside and you take a photo of the sign of your restaurant, or better yet, you go out and take a photo of the long lines of people waiting to, they're standing in line waiting to go into your restaurant, or um, waiting to order their shave ice. And that attracts attention. People see that, wow, this place must be good. Look, there's a long line out there waiting to get their shave ice. So, uh, yeah, keep doing it. We're open to help. So shoot us an email or give us a call. We'll give you some ideas. Now, the first 5 ideas that we're going to give you is free. After that, we may charge you, but we'll see how it goes. All right, good, thanks. Any other questions?
Yes, Lance, I like your answer. And another truth about business is people often want to know more as much about you as they want to know about the business. So that's good advice what you're sharing. Yeah. Yeah. My next question here that I found on our Q&A is, what is the standard number of social media posts I should be making per week? That's a good question.
Okay, well, it's really no set standard per se, like post at least once a week or 3 times a week or every day. Um, you set your own standard, but what you don't want to do is make one post and then 3 weeks later make another one. That's way too long. In order to get the engagement that you want, you have to keep posting kind of a lot. I would say once a week is the least amount um, you should do. Okay, now if you do two to 3 times a week posting, that's good. If you post every day, that's even better. But I know it's hard to post every day because you run out of ideas or you don't have time or whatever the case may be. So I would say in our line of business, posting um, 2 to 3 times a week would be good. More three than two. And there's actually um, platforms that you can subscribe to that create social media posts for you. And then you don't have to come up with new ideas all the time. And you can supplement those posts with your own. So I'm using a platform myself, and I'm able to use the created posts every day if I need to. Sometimes I don't have time to post every day. Sometimes I may not like the post and I may want to make my own, but at least you have the options. What you don't want to do is have a blank slate and then go, oh man, I don't have any ideas today. So I'm not going to post today. I'll post tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, you still don't have an idea. Next thing you know, it's Friday. 5 days have gone by when you didn't make a post. Now that's not good because anytime you make a post, that's promotion for you. If you're not promoting and you're not posting, what happens? No one hears you, sees you. They may think you're on vacation or whatever. Okay, so there's no standard rule of thumb, but I would say 2 to 3 times a week is good. If you're really ambitious, post 5 times a week. And I post on the weekends too. So if I can, if I have time. So just the idea is just post as much as you can without having these long spells where there's no posts and no one hears from you. I mean, if you watch television or you go on your iPhone or your tablet and all these ads come up, what are they doing? They're doing the same thing. If you're tired of seeing ads, guess what? It works because you've seen so many times and the message gets across. Okay, so that's the whole idea. All right, good. So what else we got, Martin? Anybody else?
Yeah, we got a couple more questions here for you, Lance. The next one here is, what Facebook features do you use for your own business?
Well, like I mentioned before, I have my personal Facebook page. I have my several Facebook business pages. I actually am a member of probably 25 to 30 Facebook groups. And basically, those are the main features that I use. I think the number one feature is just the posting platform where I go on and make posts. So just remember that if I have a personal Facebook page and I have 5 business pages and community pages, I'm posting basically to all these pages, and that takes time. So you got to pick and choose. If you just have your personal page and you have your business page, try to separate it and just post um, to your business page more often. And the hard part is if you already have a Facebook personal page and you're using it for business, and you got, I had that same problem. I had over 3,000 friends on my Facebook personal page, and I never had a business page. And when I started my business page, I'm like, why should I post to my business page when I have 10 followers and I got 3,000 followers on my Facebook personal page? So naturally, the trend would be I'll post where I have the most friends, right? But then that doesn't help your business marketing. So I had to do more posting on my business page to attract more followers, and then I built the page up. Or what you do is when you make your, and I didn't tell you this before, when you make your business page, okay, as soon as you have it published and you have all the nice features in there that you want, go to your Facebook personal page, okay, and invite all your friends who are your Facebook friends to like your business page, okay, and follow your business page. That's what I did. So out of 3,000 something friends, I did that. I invited that, and then ended up getting 300 more um, likes and followers on my business page. So you just gotta kind of keep doing that. And then the other thing is keep promoting your business page. And then when people like it, then they're gonna tend to follow you, and then that's how you attract a wider audience. So basically, those are the Facebook features that I use for my own business. So what else we got, Martin?
Okay, Lance, here's the last one that I have from our Q&A. I only use Instagram. So do I really need to use Facebook?
Um, yes and no. Hold on, let me. Okay, sorry. I went to the questions Facebook slide that has our email address and phone number and our website in case anybody wants that information. But in answer to the question, if you're only on Instagram, no, you don't really need to use Facebook, but we're talking business here, not personal. So you can set it up so that when you post to Instagram, it automatically posts to your Facebook, but you have to have a Facebook business page set up, right? So you don't really have to if you use the post on Instagram and the same message goes on Facebook. But can you imagine um, you don't only have one platform, you have two. So let's say you're on Instagram only and not on Facebook. Okay, you're only reaching out to those people who are on Instagram and not on Facebook. So if you were on Facebook and you promoted on Facebook, you could get a wider audience that are on Facebook, but they may not be on Instagram. Okay, so it's your decision to make, but my thought process is the more social media um, to get your word out there, the better. So um, in answer to your question, I would say um, you don't really have to, but you may want to do it just for the mere fact that you get a wider audience. Now, I probably have 3,800 people on Instagram, but I don't use Instagram that often because I've been using Facebook, and the reason being is I had too many people on Facebook already, but I haven't weaned myself to um, use Instagram more because I'm also using other social media platforms such as LinkedIn and Twitter. Yeah, so I mean, it could be very time consuming. When you're running your own business, there's always a lack of time, but time spent marketing through Facebook and social media is well spent to me. So, all right, Martin, do we have any other chat, Q&A, or any Facebook Live comments or questions before we actually sign off?
No, Lance, that's all I've got from the Q&A on our Zoom session, and don't have any in the chat today.
How about Facebook Live? Anybody?
Facebook Live, I don't see. Just have some comments, but no questions.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully they're good comments. Anyway, once again, email info@expertmediamatters.com, and you can go to our website to sign up for future webinars or sign up for a on-demand webinar to watch, and you can watch all of them there. It's all free. If you have any ideas for future webinars, shoot us an email, and we'll be happy to consider it for future webinars. So once again, we appreciate you attending either on Zoom or on Facebook, and we're happy to have attendees from all over the United States and the world. And every time we do webinars, we always attract more people because somehow the word is getting around. How is the word getting around? I think because of social media marketing and mainly Facebook. So once again, we'll sign off. Hope to see you on a future webinar and Facebook Live. So thank you, and aloha from Hawaii.